Hi everyone and welcome back to the Blossom Crochet channel. In this tutorial I will be showing you how to crochet this absolutely amazing textured stitch. You can see all of the lovely texture and definition that you get. So this is a perfect one if you need something that doesn't have any holes in. This stitch is absolutely perfect because as you can see, there's no real gaps, but it also looks really pretty as well. And you get these lovely straight edges, oh there we go, focus on each side, and it's just a really simple one, and as I say, absolutely perfect for patterns where you need something that doesn't have any gaps but you still want a bit of detail. So you can use absolutely any yarn that you like. I would recommend going up at least a half hook size, potentially even a full hook size, just so that your project doesn't end up being too stiff. So yeah, I've gone up to a 5mm hook for this, and I'm using some Karen's Simply Soft, but we're just going to jump straight in with the tutorial. But that is what it looks like from this side, and if I turn it over, that is what it looks like on the other. So let's get cracking. So you'll be starting with your slip knot on your hook, and then you're just going to create a foundation chain. Now there's no set multiple for this, so just chain whatever width you want your project to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you just continue your foundation chain until it's the size you need it to be. So once you've got that, you're going to start in the second chain back from the hook. So you've got one, and then this is your second, and you're just going to insert your hook, yarn over and pull up. You'll have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both. Now that is a UK double crochet. However, if you're used to US terms, that is your single crochet. If you're a beginner, then I would definitely recommend popping a stitch marker into the top of that stitch that you've just done, so that when you come back down later on, you know exactly where your final stitch needs to be worked. And then into the next chain, you're going to do the same thing. So this row is just a row of UK doubles all the way along. So 1 UK double into every single chain. Make sure you don't do this too tight, because as much as this will curl up, which is fine, if you do your stitches too tight, it will curl up way too much and it can throw off the neatness, if you like, of your finished project. So 1 UK double into every single chain, and I will meet you in just a second. So I've completed my row of doubles, and now we are ready to move on to the next row. So this is a 2-row repeat pattern. So this next row now is going to count as row 1 of your repeat. So you're going to turn your work. You can chain 1 and turn if you want, or you can do what I'm about to do. I'm going to insert my hook straight into that very first stitch, going through the whole of the stitch, yarn over and pull up, and then I'm going to insert my hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up, and then I've got 3 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Again, pop a stitch marker into the top of that stitch. We're then going to insert our hook back into the same stitch that we've just worked into. So into that same stitch, you'll insert your hook, yarn over and pull up, and then you'll go into the next stitch, insert, yarn over and pull up, and again you'll have your 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then insert your hook back into the stitch you've just worked into, yarn over and pull up, and into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through them all. Insert your hook into the stitch you've just done, yarn over and pull up, and into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up, and again yarn over and pull through them all. So if you continue that all the way along, and I will meet you as you get towards the end of your row. Okay, you can see I've got 2 stitches left to go, so I'm going to work into that stitch I've just done and into the next. And then for this final one, I will work into the stitch I've just done and into the last stitch of the row. Yarn over and pull through them all. And then into that very final stitch that you've just worked into, you will do a final UK double on its own. And that is how you should be looking. Obviously it's the other side of this work that has most of the detail. So again, you can either chain 1 and turn, or you could do what I'm going to do, which is to turn. And then I'm going to be working straight into my first stitch just here. So I will insert my hook straight into that first stitch, yarn over and pull up, yarn over and pull through both. Now this next row is going to be row 2 of your pattern repeat. So now we're going to be working into the back loop. So you can see as you turn slightly, you've got all of these V's across the top. You want to work into the back loop of the next stitch, and you're going to put a UK double into that stitch. Again, back loop of the next stitch. And you're just going to work that all the way along. So into every single stitch you will do a UK double crochet. And again, make sure you mark that first stitch of the row so that you know exactly where you're working your final stitches when you come back along. So if you continue that 1 UK double into the back loop of every single stitch, and I will see you in just a second. So I've worked my back loop stitches all the way along, and again I have done with row 2 of the pattern repeat, so I will be turning and then I will be going straight into our first stitch, yarn over and pull up, and into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up, and yarn over, pull through all 3 and mark that stitch. And at this point you are repeating row 1 of your pattern. So insert into the stitch you've just done, yarn over and pull up, and insert into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up, yarn over and pull through all 3. So you'll repeat those 2 rows over and over again until your project is however big you want it to be. But that is it for the tutorial part of this video, and I really hope that you have enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think in the comments. But that's it for this one, and I will see you for another video really soon. But thanks as always for watching, and bye for now.